video showing you how to restore yellow or faded looking headlights on an older automobile. On this vehicle you see here, the left headlight is much more faded than the right headlight, but they both could use some restoration. So that's what we're going to do. And if you're thinking, ouch, my headlights look much worse than the vehicle here, don't worry, it will still work. It's just your results will be much better than the results you see here. Here's a couple of before and after shots showing how this can really improve the look of your automobile. Also, in some states, they'll require you to clean up the look of your headlights for safety reasons before they'll pass inspection. Here's what you'll need to do this job. Some type of sponge or washcloth to clean the headlights initially, a drill, some masking tape, and a headlight restoration kit. The kit we were using came with a polishing tool that you attach to a drill, some liquid polish, a microfiber towel, and some wet sanding pads. I forgot to include a bucket in this photo, which you'll need to hold a little bit of water for the wet sanding process. The kit we had was a Mother's brand, and you could pick this up at any automotive store, or they even sell them on Amazon. Some kits don't come with the buffing tool that you attach to the drill. I would definitely recommend picking one up that has that. It makes the job much easier. So getting to the actual restoration, the first thing we did was just wipe down the headlights with some water. This kind of proves to yourself that it's not just dirt and grime that's causing the yellowness in the headlights. So next we just dried the area really well and put masking tape around the headlight. This is so that the paint around the headlight does not get damaged during the restoration process. You'll see in this video that we put masking tape around the entire headlight for demonstration purposes. But if your car, like this car, has the hood that bumps right up against the headlight, all you need to do on the top of the headlight is just raise the hood to protect that part of the paint. So for the remainder of the restoration process, we'll leave the hood of the car up. The kit we have came with 2 sanding pads. Each pad has 2 sides to it with numbers on them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 has a pretty heavy grit, and 4 has a very fine grit. Using the pads in the order labeled will take you through the proper sanding process for the restoration. So starting with the first pad, dip it in the water and just kind of bring up some water with your hand to get the headlight wet. Then begin sanding the headlight with a back and forth motion, always going in the same direction. And you'll begin to feel the headlight get smoother and smoother as you're sanding. It helps to kind of break down the headlight into sections, maybe halves or thirds, to make sure that you cover the entire headlight. Also, I want to say many times some headlights only look bad on the top or the bottom. Only part of the headlight looks yellowish or faded. But make sure you do the exact same process to the entire headlight. If you only try to sand the top or the bottom, you won't get the results that you want. So just continue this process till you've gone over the entire headlight with the first pad at least twice, and then move on to the second pad. So taking the second pad, again, dip it in the water, bring up some water, and begin sanding using the little bit finer grain sandpaper. Then continue the process with pad number 3. Then finish it up with pad number 4 using the same technique. When you're through sanding, wipe it down with the microfiber towel, and don't panic because it won't look very good after you wipe it down. It'll look very hazy and cloudy until you buff it up with the buffing tool. So add your polishing tool to your drill and grab your liquid polish, shake it up really, really well. And grab your polishing tool and add a little bit of liquid polish to the tool. And hopefully your drill is variable speed where you can control the speed of the drill with the drill trigger. And start out slow and just add the polish to the headlight and then just increasing your speed, continue to polish. Again, breaking your headlight into sections. So in my case, I broke it up into thirds. So I'm going to polish the first third during this pass. At this point, you'll really begin to notice the improvement in your headlights. So then just grab your towel and wipe it down. Marvel at your work and move on to the next section. So just grab a rag, wipe the whole thing down, and when you're happy with the results, you can begin to remove the masking tape and you're finished with the headlight. Then just repeat the process on the second headlight, and I hope you have as good as results as we had. That concludes this video. I hope it was helpful. For other videos like this, refer to my website at